Lego fans, welcome! Welcome to Brig TV. My name's Chris, and today I'm doing another Dimensions review for you. This is 71233, the Ghostbusters Fun Pack. This was one of the last fun packs released, and certainly I think one that a lot of people have been waiting for, just based on the minifigure alone. This is the Stay Puft Fun Pack. This gives you Stay Puft Marshmallow Man from Ghostbusters in minifigure form. Do I need to go on? There's a review. There you go. Minifigure, Stay Puft, boom. Thanks for watching. No, I'm only messing. Look at this. It's made me so happy when we finally found out, that we were going to get this. I was very happy, and Lego made me wait. They made me wait months before they finally released it. Is it any good in the game for Lego Dimensions? Read on, or listen on, even since we're not actually doing a written review. Okay, sorry. It's been one of those days. So let's just quickly run through what we get. So for our money, this is the fun pack. So we get a minifigure and we get a mini build, just like we do with every other set. And the mini build is a Pterodog, also from Ghostbusters, the 80s version, not the 2016 remake. Important distinction. And it's great. It's a fun little build. Mini builds that come with a fun pack tend to be pretty pointless, really. I think they just pad them out and put the price up. It's the minifigures that matter to me. So so what do we get? So we get two little packs inside here. We've got two little bags of parts. That's the build. Stay Puft's nice and simple to put together. Let's have a look. We get what they call the instructions. It's not. Maybe they don't call it that. Everyone else calls it that. Page 1 shows you how to put the Stay Puft together. And then every other page is just an advertisement for Lego Dimensions. The last page is the parts list. So we've got lots of light grey, lots of dark grey, plates, studs, occasional tile. The white horns are nice. Yeah, it's okay. It's an expensive parts pack if that's what you're gonna get this for. But crucially, and I should say this up front, I know if you know the game, you know this already, but I'm saying this for anyone who doesn't. If you don't play the game and you don't know, there are no instructions in the box for the Pterodog. The instructions are in the game. You've got to have the starter pack with the toy pad, and as soon as you put Stay Puft onto the toy pad, the instructions come up, and that shows you how to build this little guy. And then you can, on his blank toy tag, and then you save the Pterodog onto the toy tag. So again, very important distinction. When you open the box, this toy tag that he's on is blank. You cannot sell this on eBay. You can't put it on the secondary market and say, here's a Pterodog. It's blank. You need Stay Puft first to write the Pterodog onto the tag. Until then, it's blank. Very important distinction. Because I imagine this more than any other fun pack is going to have non-players buying it simply for the Stay Puft minifigure. More than any other fun pack out there, I imagine. Because that's the appeal of Ghostbusters and this little guy. So let's have a quick look at Stay Puft first. We'll talk about the Lego aspect first, and then we'll go into the Dimensions bit. So he comes on the usual toy tag. Nice simple printing. I mean, there's not much to him, but what more do you need? Plain white legs. Printed torso's little red neckerchief on the back there. I mean, that didn't even need to be there. That was nice of them to do that. And then a beautiful, unique, moulded Stay Puft headpiece, which just goes over the top. It's just perfect, isn't it? I mean, could they have done tiny little baby printing there saying Stay Puft? Probably not. Maybe some issues on some of them with the centralization of the eyes, the black dots, kind of make him look a bit boss-eyed in some cases. And I think some people might have preferred angry Stay Puft face to happy Stay Puft face. I would have liked, you see in the box? Angry Stay Puft. Happy Stay Puft. See, he's He may be smiling there, but that is an angry Stay Puft. He's happy in his malice. So I would have killed for a second head. That would have been fantastic. But this is a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, officially licensed minifigure. Enough said. Absolutely fantastic. Get this guy out with your Ghostbusters. Wonderful. I know the scale's all wrong, but what are you gonna do? Until they release a £300 UCS Stay Puft set, this is the best we've got. Okay, let's talk about Terror Dogs. This is, for a mini build, this is actually a really good Terror Dog. I know what this is supposed to be. You've got the teeth, you've got the red eyes, you've got the horns, you've got nice mixel ball joint, allowing for lots of poses. You can kind of get that classic Terror Dog head tilt, ball joint on the tail. Again, thank you Mixels for these. Lots and lots of dark grey with a smattering of light grey. It's great. It's a lovely little build. I actually enjoyed putting that together. So I would have loved a molded one. Like you'd get in a full retail set. I'd like a molded minifigure Terror Dog, but this is cool. It's fine, absolutely fine. So great. So on the surface, is this worth paying full price for what you get? It depends how big a Ghostbuster fan you are, to be honest. The Terror Dog is fine, but there's nothing particularly, I don't think, unique about the parts in that. You could probably put that together with the parts you've got, maybe with maybe a couple more thrown in if you had to do an extra order. So, and there's a bit, I wouldn't go out my way, I probably wouldn't buy this as like a poly bag or anything. It's fine, it's perfectly great. The draw here, I think, is for Stay Puft, who is wonderful. I recommend the minifigures very, very strongly just because it's so great. Terror Dog, not so much. So I don't know if I think this is worth full price. If you're not into the game, it depends how much you want to pay for Stay Puft, to be honest. So let's just talk about the Dimensions game, because that's actually what this is for. We'll try and get a bit of context and maybe see if these abilities for these two characters make it any more worthwhile. So the Stay Puft, I'm sorry to say, is actually pretty useless. I never once used him other than to put him on the pad, build a Terror Dog, and for the fun of seeing Mr. Stay Puft mooching about my game. The character is pointless. He's got 3 abilities, and they're all very, very common. So he can do Big Transform, he can do Super Strength, which is obviously a part of Big Transform, and he can do Hazard Protection. Hazard Protection is probably the most pointless ability in this game. You don't even need it. Isn't that the ability to just walk through a radioactive glowing puddle? Just walk around it. Problem solved. Or use water to clean it up. So, Big Transform, he's one of 5 characters in the game that does it. Homer, Unikitty, Cyborg, and Bane all do Big Transform. Super Strength, 14 other characters do that, and a Scooby Snack. If you give a Snoopy Snack to any character, they become super strong. So, useless. Hazard Protection, Slimer, Bane, Joker, Venkman, and Kragar have that. But I can honestly tell you, I went through that entire game, 100% of it, and I did not need Hazard Protection. So, as a character, it's pretty useless, to be honest. I'd love to be able to tell you that, he's got wonderful abilities and he's absolutely integral to your game. He is totally not. You do not need this guy. So it's purely for the fun of seeing him in your game, which is, it's good because it's fun. Okay, Terror Dog. So if Stay Puft is pretty pointless, then Terror Dog is the exact opposite. Will be what I would like to tell you, but I can't. The Terror Dog is even worse. It's basically, you remember that scene in the film when the Terror Dog actually starts life as a stone dog? That would be more useful than the Terror Dog that you get in the game. If memory serves, so his phase 1 ability, I don't think he can actually do anything other than run about, jump and stuff. Upgrade him, he can blow up silver things, which, half the other characters in the game can do. Upgrade him again, he can fly. Let's spin this around and enjoy the many phases of the Terror Dog. So yeah, that's it. So he can fly, and he handles like a Sleepy Hut from Star Wars. So even that's not really fun to play. Like if Jabba the Hutt was asleep, that's how he handles. I genuinely do not have much good to say about the in-game attributes for these characters. It's a fun pack. They just forgot the fun. But you get the Stay Puft Marshmallow and minifigure. So, yeah, go figure. Swings and roundabouts. Ups and downs. So, for the game, the contents of this box are totally pointless, really. There's no value for money here. If you don't have any other characters that do any of these things, you literally must have just bought the starter pack and nothing else, I think, because everything else that these guys can do, everyone else can do with many more attributes. So I do not recommend them for the game. I recommend them because it's the Marshmallow Man minifigure and it's awesome. There you go. Okay, not my best review. I don't really have much good to say about the gameplay, but I think the minifigure's fantastic. And I commend Lego and Warner's for giving us this. Thank you very much. I'll forgive you for giving us characters that don't really do anything. I don't think it's good value for money. So, but I think the character is fantastic. The Pterodog I could take or leave. So mixed reviews, but yeah, Stay Puft. One thumb up. Okay, right. Thank you very much for sitting through this odd review. I've got plenty more to do, so please drop us a like if you did enjoy it. Comment, share, subscribe, you know, the usual. Anything that helps us spread the word. The gospel according to Brick TV. Right, thank you very much, and I'll be back with more reviews soon. Bye.